Hey, Thronies.
So,
We're talking about Game of Thrones.
yeah.
We'll talk about this whole season a little bit, but we're mainly talking about the last epic, amazing episode because tonight is the season finale of season 6, and it's bittersweet because it's like, yay, I want to see it, but then it'd be 42 weeks till we see the next one.
Hey, we're coordinated.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's Daenerys and Drogon. Check it out. They came in just for this video.
Dun, 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 dun. So, this video. First, last episode. Most epic one ever.
I think it was the best one of Game of Thrones
Ever. This is the best season since season 1. And this is the best season of the best season since season 1. And we finally got that epic war that we knew what was happening. It was bound to happen. It's medieval times. What is a medieval, story without a big giant war? Everyone died.
We got a lot of the wrap-ups that we've been looking for a long time. I have to say, for me, Daenerys was everything in this episode. I mean, I loved everything about this episode, but Daenerys was a very big part of it for me. I have to say, I think everybody was just kind of waiting for her to say it when she was on Drogon's back, Dracarys, just to set that ship on fire. I will say full disclosure, I have only just now come on to the scene. I recently binge watched all 5 seasons of Game of Thrones a couple months ago, probably 2 months before this season 6 premiered. And I have to say it was a good thing for me because in comparison, especially to season 6, it was very slow, I think, the other seasons. And I think I would have been pulling my hair out, so I'm really glad I got to see the first 5 seasons, and then this one I could watch normally. But I give so many props to all of you out there that actually stuck with it these, 5-6 years, so yay to y'all.
Yeah, and there's a big difference between binge watching and watching it. Certain things hit you differently, and, we got these 2 different point of views.
Yeah.
And it works. So
I just have to say really quick, going back to Daenerys and Drogon, did anybody else laugh out loud at the TV when that master said, "And the dragons will be slaughtered"? I was like, ha! You and what army? Really? And then when Drogon came in, I just kept hearing, "Mommy, I'm here. Are these guys bugging you? When can I eat them?"
But Grey Worm is my dude.
Oh.
That's my dude.
Grey Worm did an amazing
the actor
job.
And the character, because he's probably one of the characters that has the least amount of face time, but he does the most.
He had his moment. That I wasn't even expecting that. It was just
he just killed.
Bravo.
He did.
Good job, sir.
Because in the episode before that, when the nerds just come back, he pulls out the knife. I'm like, these people have spears and these big old weapons, and you pull out a knife. What you gonna do with the knife? Well, he's showing me what he gonna do with that knife. But Grey Worm, that's my dude.
He was so great.
And a lot of people have yet to pick up that him and the translator lady, I know I should probably know her name, but I don't. That, they've been had this thing going on. Every time they're on the screen together, they have this particular chemistry, and they communicate so much with just a look, and it's a flash.
Yeah.
And last thing, I've been hearing about these haters that are hating on Daenerys. I'm like, oh, why is she so boring? Why is she even on the show? Yada, yada,
that
yada.
infuriates
I want y'all to keep in mind that Daenerys, Khaleesi, has been...
Dragons, people.
Okay, she has too many titles. But keep in mind that until season 6, she's been holding it down by herself. She's had her own storyline.
Yep.
She's been completely unconnected to everybody else except by word of mouth. This is the first time that people of Westeros have interacted with Daenerys. So we've been watching the Westeros and Winterfell and all them, and Khaleesi. Khaleesi by herself when she started all her journeys. So all you haters need to sit all the way down.
She is amazing.
Have several seats.
I'm just going to give her a round of applause right now.
Brave. All right.
Let's talk about Jon in this episode. Let me just say, I've always loved Jon.
Yes.
Even in that first episode when I saw him pick up Ghost as a puppy, there was something I was like, there's just something about you. Like, I didn't know anything. I haven't read the books. And I just knew there was just something about him. I was like, you're going to make it till the end. And I think that's honestly why at the end of season 5, I just was not that shocked when he got killed. Because I was like, I don't know why I'm not
He's
upset right now.
back.
I just feel like you ain't dead.
See, it wasn't like that for me. But it was when, somewhere in the end, maybe the first episode, when John is going off to the wall. And Ned says, when you come back, we'll talk about your mother. Huh?
Yeah.
And one thing we know about Game of Thrones, because I've watched it since day one when it came out weekly and pulled my hair out and all of that.
Bravo. My hat is off to you, sir.
The writers, producers, directors, they do not leave loose ends by accident.
Exactly.
And that's always been in the back of my mind. Why would you say that? Because there have been scenes that I have watched literally 15 times in a row because I had to watch it as an actor, producer, director, everything for it to make sense. Because they spend money on this scene, right? It needs to fit. So
every
that
scene
one
has
line,
a purpose.
That one line, something, or talk about your mother when we get back. I didn't think that he was coming back.
And I'm still gonna say I totally subscribe to the R plus L equals J theory.
I like that.
And if you don't know what it is, go look it up. There's a million videos on YouTube because we don't have enough time to get into that theory. But I think that one just brings it full circle. Honestly, speaking in John's camp when he was talking to Melisandre and poor Davros, finding the little doll at the pyre. And him finally understanding and realizing what Melisandre did. He's gonna kill Melisandre. I think something's happening.
I think would have got it by now.
I don't know if they're gonna maybe kill her or if they're gonna exile her. Because I don't know if I can see John killing Melisandre, but I felt like that when I saw him find the little doll. Or I was just like, ooh, I think he might kill her. But I'm like, I don't know if John's gonna do that.
I can see her dying though because we have another lady in red.
Yeah, we have the other woman in red. And I like her. I haven't only seen that one scene, but I like what I've seen thus far.
I didn't know there was another lady in red, so it seemed like you go to fire, got a couple extra hoes, he recruiting, y'all. That's what it is, he recruiting.
Tyrion and Theon, I love that moment. I'm just gonna say when Tyrion is up there and he's giving Theon a hard time because Tyrion doesn't know.
Yeah.
Tyrion doesn't know what's happened to Theon. He doesn't know that Theon's been cut down a little bit, too.
See, but I forgot all about that, because it's all about the chemistry between Daenerys and, what's her name? Yara. Man.
That was an interesting, but
very.
I'm just going to say, I don't subscribe to the theory that they're going to become a lesbian couple.
No.
I believe that Daenerys is using this to her advantage, as always. That's just what I see.
But what I did get from that whole exchange is that we're going to see a lot more women in power. We're going to see a lot more of the
speaking
queen
of that,
she's going to be queen, and Sansa.
There's a lot going on with Sansa.
I see her just because of that interaction with that. I see Sansa become wardeness of the North.
I really see that more than anything. I hear a lot of people like, "Oh, she wants the throne." I don't think she wants.
No,
the throne,
she doesn't. She really wants home.
Look, she has been through it, y'all. She wants to go home and be left the F alone.
She wants to stay in Winterfell.
Okay.
And keep that, because look, I think that when she knew what she was doing when she gassed John up, talking about we have to save our brother, but she knew Bolton when she said that, so she knew that the brother probably wasn't gonna live.
Speaking of brothers, can I just bring it back to the moment when Jon got all brotherly protective with Sansa?
I can't be mad.
I love that moment. I was so waiting for that moment. And I know, y'all, she shot it down. She's like, no one can protect anybody. But you know what? That wasn't the point for me. I just love to see Jon be protective of her. And it was just such a sweet, sweet moment.
Because we love the Stark family. Because going back to season 1, Ned Stark and the Stark family, those are our quintessential good guys. Mm-hmm. And that's why for me personally, when Ned got beheaded, it shook me to the core, and no death on any television show ever shake me like that death did. But that's a whole other video. That was
his moment. That was the one that did it. Did you in?
All the way, because at the last moment I'm like, he's finna bust a move, get out the change, and knock some head. But nah. I was way like 20 minutes later into the next show, still boo-hooing, ugly crying, snot coming out my nose. He did, y'all. He really did. Oh, he did. Oh my gosh.
but we do love the Starks, and we are all. I think it's coming full circle to them finally working their way back.
Oh, yes, coming home.
To going home to
Yeah.
Winterfell, and that's going to be beautiful. And I mean, of course, you know, minus Rickon. But honestly, I was honestly not. I don't know. I wasn't that shaken by Rickon's death because I'll be honest, when I saw him in this episode, I seriously...
You're still alive, bro?
Yeah, that was my thought. I was like, I can't believe you're still alive. Because he was a legitimate threat to Bolton, being a actual born son of Eddard
The
Stark.
last born Stark.
Yeah, so I was shocked, and I knew it was going to happen because this is Bolton we're talking about. He doesn't let anybody live. Okay, he did let Theon live, but, you know...
Well, he killed him mentally and emotionally.
He killed him emotionally and mentally, yeah. But yeah, I was just kind of aggravated that Jon did kind of give Bolton what he wanted, even though Sansa told him not to. But it's okay. I mean, it was just very tense.
Okay, people,
Very
I want y'all to pay
tense
attention.
watching this episode.
This show foreshadows very well. It foreshadowed the Red Wedding. It foreshadowed Rob's death, where he beheaded those people from that tribe, just like his father did very much in the beginning. And Sansa said, she said 2 or 3 very prevalent points that he was going to die. And lastly,
she told him.
When he started running and he didn't zigzag, I knew he didn't stand a chance.
Right.
I'm like, you zigzag, that's basic.
I think everybody was saying that though.
Why you not running? I mean, he has to be deadly with a bow and arrow since he doesn't have a sword or nothing.
Can we answer? I guess that maybe was Rickon's purpose to bring Jon alive on the battlefield at his death. I mean, maybe because I never really thought it was much going there. I mean, we know Bran's purpose, we know Arya's purpose, but there was never really a set purpose per se for Rickon, in my opinion, other than maybe this. But, you know, it was sad nonetheless, but, you know, I saw it not surprising. Exactly. And I do know it also wasn't surprising when we saw Bolton hiding behind his men and the arrows and running away. It's
not feeding his dog for $7. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Not taking care of your animals. Irresponsible pet owners.
Yeah. And can we just say, like, rest in peace, 1-1. We loved you. Like, that was so sad.
The smirk. Our son when she's walking away.
No, I'm talking about the 1-1, the giant. Yeah, that was just like.
I'm gonna break this door down if it's the last thing I do.
And then Ramsay taking him out with an arrow to the eye. Really?
Yo, he a bitch. That's
I mean, come on, guys, dude. That was. But you know what? He got his, and it was delicious. And we really did see a new birth of Sansa, I think, again in that moment, because we've learned who she is, who she's becoming. And you know what? I think she can be wardeness of the North because of everything she's been through. But it was just a lot of tenseness and just stress.
But what did she get with Littlefinger?
Oh, see, that's the prediction I don't know about. Because we know...
can see it.
See, I'm torn. Because I know that Littlefinger really does seemingly, after that talk that he had with Sansa and Brienne, that it seems like he really wants to show his remorse and to Sansa for the situation he put her in. See, I'm still not sure if I believe that he really didn't know that Bolton was like that. I just don't know what I feel about that. And on the other hand, it's like, okay, we know Littlefinger doesn't do anything without something in it for him, but does he really want to marry Sansa, or does he want Sansa to marry Robin? Or could it be something else? Because I really I can't see putting Sansa through another marriage to another man she doesn't want to be involved with. So I'm very, very torn on this.
I really would like to see him really love Sansa and honestly not know that. Maybe he knew that Bonji was crazy, but not that crazy. That's what I would like to see, because even the worst character has at least one redeeming quality. And we haven't seen his redeeming quality if he has one. I really would like to see that this was something genuine, that he really didn't know, and he really loves Sansa, and he really does want to be with Sansa because he loves her, or loved her mother. That might be a little sick and twisted, but I want him to have a redeeming quality.
Game of Thrones. At least it's not incestuous, right?
Well, speaking of incestuous, all I want for that whole debacle is for her to remind us that she's still there. Because after this last episode, I mean, we could have ended on this and been good. But Cersei has always been Cersei, always going to be Cersei.
Do we think she's going to burn King's Landing down with the wildfire? Do we think that? I really don't know if I think that. You know what? This is what I think. I think that she's going to let the audience think she's going to do it, and something's going to stop her from doing it. That's what I think. Because you know that this episode is going to tee up next season. So this is wrapping up the Russell loose ends, and this is teeing up next season. And I think it's either going to stop with her about to do it, or something's going to stop her. But I don't think she can, because we have to have an Iron Throne for these people to get to. And if she burns up King's Landing, we won't have it. So
Case in point. So Cersei, what you gonna do? I would like to see you kill Tobin. He's getting my last nerve all the way.
Tobin he's a malleable little worm.
Can we get rid of him? At least the older brother was more interesting. At least he had a strong.
Yeah, he was strong crazy, but
there was some strength there. Like he made a decision and he did it.
Yep. So those are my thoughts.
I want to see Marjorie on top.
So
I want to see Marjorie be queen.
I don't think we're done seeing Marjorie. Marjorie's playing a game, and I love it. And it's going to be very interesting to see. I can't wait to see Marjorie and Daenerys go at it. I think that's going to... I would love to see that. So
See, I think that Marjorie, she's too... She plays too coy. Because, like, I think it was two episodes ago, when she sent grandmother away, there was a part of like, no, she is not behind it. No. I need her to be playing. So I was so glad when she, like, slid that note in. Like, don't worry, girl. I got this. I'm still your boo thing. We said, look, this is my house. I'm like, yeah!
No, it was a great moment. But I think, as far as the next episode, it's going to be interesting to see with Bran... If we, I really hope that Bran
does something.
No, I want to see the Tower of Joy. I want the info on the Tower of Joy for Jon's lineage. Okay,
yeah.
I want some secrets revealed. Something, tee it up for next season. Do something.
Oh, they're gonna tease that L plus J equals D.
That's the Tower of Joy. That's what I'm talking about, because I want to see more of that, and I hope they do in tonight's episode. So those are our thoughts. Up until now, that's on episode 9.
I'm not asking for much.
So we'll see
remind us
if we
who you
were
are.
right.
Tobin, will you please die? Marjorie, just keep doing what you're doing.
Daenerys, hurry up and get to King's Landing already.
Burn some shit up.
Well, she started on this last episode.
I know, that was great though.
Dracarys!
Grey Worm, don't kill Grey Worm.
No, I don't think so.
Just don't. No.
No, she got it.
He's whoa.
Okay, so those are our thoughts on episode 9 and our predictions for episode 10. We will be back with another video telling you, seeing if we were right or wrong.
I hope I'm a complete mess. I hope the episode takes me on a complete emotional roller coaster.
We shall see.
But if we begin just like this, I'd be like, oh, come on, let's hurry up and do this, because we got to watch some Sailor Moon after this.
Okay, guys. We'll be back, Throaties. Bye.
Throaties.